Hello. So I didn't really intend to, but I ended up taking a bit of a break from making videos. It just kind of happened. This is why I didn't start the next series, by the way, because I knew this might be a possibility. So I'm starting the next one when I have the time, which should be in about 5 weeks after MDI. But that can be talked about more at the end of the video. I don't want to get too long delayed here, but to summarize real quick, what is important before starting is one thing. Yes, this is from season 3. This was recorded in December. This is very, very old, but a lot of people are still invested in the series and want to see how it finished, so I'm going to finish it. This may or may not be the last episode. You'll have to watch to find out. If there is another episode, it's only be like one though. We're getting close to the end here. And season 3 means there were these cursed things. Sorry if that causes you any anxiety just by seeing them. 440 eye level was pretty normal for like a heroic geared character, and 40k DPS was considered like above average single targets-ish, if I remember right. And that is about it for context here. I guess also should let you know that at this point I only need a King's Rest for Keystone Master Achievement, so I was most looking to do that. So yeah, all that being said, let's jump into the video. There's a bunch of groups. Where'd they all come from? Out of nowhere. I don't know which one I got into. I got into the Oceanic one. Okay, that's a big rogue. I don't know why the rogue is here. It's one weekly or something, I don't know. Like this monk. Probably wants a druid. I was in a group for a 15 earlier and they depleted, so hopefully this one goes better. The rogue asked if I have tanking gear. Unfortunately, I don't really. Last time someone asked if I could play a different spec and then said it was fine when I couldn't, they immediately kicked me, so I am a little concerned. His friend wanted to join. Got a Resto Shaman. Interesting. I should have asked this person to come. Oh wait, they have it now. They timed a 15 King's Race. The person was another... Well, I met them like yesterday, they needed X15. Core Raider, Vacation, and then Mythic Plus. Why is Mythic Plus such a bad role in this guild? It goes like Raider, Casual, Vacation, on timeout, Mythic Plus, 39. I'm so curious what the rogue is doing in this random 16. I don't think he is like sniping me. People have done that before a couple times, but never have they done that and then whispered me asking if I could tank. So that seems kind of unlikely. Where did the healer go? We got a new healer. He's better this time. He's actually higher score. We upgraded. Do you have any big tanks in here that can do a key? No. A cat opened my door and is now licking my leg under my desk. The hell are you doing? Stay down. Down. Can you stop playing with the cable of the mic, brother? What's this little idiot doing? He's like attacking my mic stand. Let's have a cat to pet while we wait. I wish I had more tank gear, I would just tank. I'll BRB. Yeah, wasn't a question. Is he saying he's also gonna BRB? There's an okay tank in queue. There's a better Death Knight. Wait, maybe? In theory better? I don't know. I'll let the leader do it. Don't tell me he's AFK now there's 2 tanks in queue. It's being really picky. This rogue really just wants to do this key. Like, he's better off getting like a not amazing tank and having this really good rogue in the group than trying to wait. I'm trying to concur. Come on, man. Just invite him. We have an almost 3k rogue. Like, we'll be fine. The rogue asked if I know the leader. Nope. Why is he so picky? You're not gonna get a 3k player coming in here, dude. Like, come on. People aren't gonna join a 16 King's Rest. They don't need a 16 King's Rest for the most part. Gotta be a little more realistic here. Yeah, that guy's, he means Ragnaros, but he's on a 17 in time. Like, he's probably fine. He's overqualified. Please just invite somebody, my god. Oops, I capitalized king. My pinky finger hit caps lock. Come on, man. Please. We have a 22 Shrine, 17 Borealis, and 16 Wakecrest. If they want to do another one, I'll do it with this group. 17 Wakecrest? Those are not one of the options. I'll give him later, he can do it. Hey, y'all want to do 20 Shrine? 22 Shrine? What is it with like King's Rest in particular? It's like as soon as someone's key becomes King's Rest, their brain just like goes into MDI mode and like, I need the perfect comp for this. And if I don't have the perfect comp of all 3k players, I swear to god I'll never do this key. I'll sooner die. All I have is King's Rest left. Whatever group is like ultra dumb for some random reason. I'm telling the rogue because it's funny. We speculated that he left because he was tired of us telling him what to do. Well, I speculated that. Now he can go wait for the MDI tanks in peace. He can avoid us telling him what to do. I have to do max damage with this rogue in the group, so it'll take me for future keys. That's the strat. You gotta flex on him. We don't have a purge, do we? I'm gonna taunt off him. I can actually heal through it now. I want him to DPS. He does more damage than me. All according to plan. Rude. Caught me. Okay. Yeah, this guy with the 16 king dress could have had this group, but he decided to not invite a tank. And relist the group without us. So weird. Like, seriously overvalue what the tanks can do. Well, pro tip, if you have a group with a 2900 rogue in it and a 2k healer, don't disband the group because you didn't want to invite a 1700 tank. 2 chests. 18 king's rest, please. And save cooldown so I can hit the boss really hard. If it's a siege, I'm gonna be really sad. I'll have to get that monk back in. I got 2 pieces of gear, hell yeah. Don't want either of them, but I got 2. Haldazar. This damage kind of telling. With anyone else in the group, I would have been happy with 42k. Siege, let's do siege. Yeah, woo. Just so I can get a shrine or something that I don't want to do. I'm so excited. You don't have a battle res. Uh-oh. Rogue probably has NG, actually. Most rogues that like actually do keys have engineering. It's like kind of really good to have someone who can vanish and then battle res a healer when you don't have shadow meld. I'm inside already. Well, thanks for the summon. You're welcome. Why do people go straight inside when they could, you know, stay outside and maybe help summon, eh? What's up with that? It happens so much. Greedy boys. We could use your help outside. Especially when there's no, like, warlock or anything. So it's not, like, immediately obvious that you even could summon. It happens so much when I was plugging raids. People would join, there's no warlock. We're already, like, on doing trash. Like, hey, summon me? Like, how do you suppose we do that? Or they just sit in, like, the main city for, like, 10 minutes and then eventually ask for a summon at the end. You could have gotten here 6 times by now. We have double rogue and prot warrior. We're playing some meta stuff right now, by the way. 1 sec, gonna get tiger lust. I have lust. Oh, the talent. I have lust for tigers. Oh no, you meant the WoW ability. Oh, gotcha. This is a hard shroud, actually. That is not how you do it. And a lesson of what not to do, that. You have to, like, jump across this. Just get off your mount for it, or you hit your head. Depending on the mount. We can pass here with shroud. Brother, where have you been? I love practicing shrouds in 17 pugs. This is my happy place. I'm doing it, I'm keeping up. I just had to press every single button available, and I'm still not top. The guy's looking at us, but he didn't shoot us. Someone sent me a friend request, but I have no idea who it is. I think it's probably someone in this group. Oh, no, that's right. So I'm going to stand on somebody else, and then if we both die, then it's not 100% my fault. Oh my... How long were his arms, dude? What the hell? Inspector Gadget Arm boss strikes down Hopeless Warrior. This boss sucks with 3 melee and a Mistweaver or Holy Paladin. Where's... how? Hello? We good. Front row. I'll tank. Didn't go very well. How do we die? We've been making such efficient stuff that we could probably still time this. Despite the longest wipe ever. Jesus Christ. Cutting that one a little close. That wall just in case it actually hit me, but let's kill this guy's on me. That's the best way to drop threat, is just to kill it. They for sure won't have threat anymore. My charge did absolutely nothing. This went on cooldown, that was cool. Oh, we don't have enough time. We're for sure depleting this, I just realized. We cannot kill these 2 bosses in 6 minutes. each boss takes like 4 at the best. First boss fight, or this boss might be like 3, and the other one's gonna be like 5 though. Must be like absolutely slam. That was a little close to that. That's pretty close on my estimates of the boss length. That one took 2 minutes 40 seconds. There's no way to kill this one in 3 minutes though, so we have less. Got bullied out of being in melee. Okay, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to. You squirrely motherfucker! Come on. I get dispelled eventually. Okay. Not then. Oh my god. Move at the res. Probably try to dispel me first because I am the only true melee. We have 4 people in melee. We cannot stay spread always. There's 0 chance of that happening. Let's be realistic here. Okay. Hugging the wall. Nothing I can do. This rogue moves so much. Like, not my fault you're getting hit. I'm standing right on the edge of the water. How disappointing. Unfortunate. Maybe I'll get a 16 King's Rest, you know? I don't really care if we timed it. Uh-oh. We can 4-man this last platform. Healer coming? What the hell? What was the healer doing there? I was kind of forced to move forward because people were coming up behind me and I had the debuff, but he just wasn't following. Is he like drinking or something? And he's healing pot there. What's he doing back there? Every platform takes forever to get over. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Is he doing the cannon? The rogue should be doing that. You move, brother. You're getting hit. There, you move now. Huh? God, I hate siege. If I get a siege 60, I'm gonna rage. Not gonna leap over it again. I'm not expected to stand here. You take out a melee range? Gotta stun it then. I hate this dungeon so much. It's literally impossible to do a siege without tilting. Blast this tentacle. I'm doing the camera wiggle during burst because I'm hitting the buttons harder so they go off at the right time. We did it. Temple. Sottish siege, I guess. Could be worse, I suppose. Yeah, even if we did that perfectly the first time, we were still going to deplete. We just didn't have time. Group's dead. What a nice guy. I'm going to go look for a King's Rest again. Was a pleasure. Hey, look, a King's Rest. Hey, look, a King's Rest. Rogue and a healer. Darn. Hey, look, a King's Rest. This is Stara? I think he knows who my warrior is. I probably shouldn't queue up for that. I'm also not a rogue or a healer, so. Queued up for 3 different groups, and none of them have a DPS warrior already. There's a decent chance I get into something, right? Come on, man. They just want rogues, is that it? They only need 1 DPS in, like, all these groups. Tank melee? You know. I'm a melee. Yeah, my warrior was having a much easier time when that DH was around. He hasn't been around at the same time as me. I've had to go back to, like, actually pugging. The DH had like a tank friend, so it was at least 3 of us that were consistent for a little bit, like a couple days, and we got a whole bunch of 15s done. Fire Mage, Rogue, DH. Come on, man, it's a 16 freehold. You have a tank druid. Are you picky or are you not picky? You gotta pick one. See, this guy's hella picky. You could have been full by now. Oh, yeah, it's Freya again. Didn't they have a 16 like literally 10 minutes ago? What happened? How do you mess it up that bad that fast? I'm trying to think of where they could have gone wrong. One bursted the whole group and they all died on trash and someone left. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I'm in now. He's got a farm group finder for an hour at a time, and eventually he'll get into a group you want to do, and then deplete it. Yay. The heck? Oh, they're probably, oh yeah, they're friends. Okay. Like, where did this guy come from? His score is super low compared to everybody else within the same guild. And before this guy's enhanced. I think he's LA. Oh wait, he's enhanced. I thought enhanced had more Maelstrom, but I guess that was the last expansion. Unironically enhanced. Make this easier. Should be fine. If you wipe or anything, it's not going to be because of gear. This tank has 2 Diver's Follies. That's a lot of damage. This priest is AFK. This priest also has like no score. They're all in the same guild, so hopefully they're in like Discord and tank's gonna like tell them what to do. The priest and shaman have like only 12s done. The tank's good. We'll give it a shot because I couldn't get into any other King's Rest group, so this is all we get. This is it. I mean, Invising beginning? Why? What is this strat? I've seen this like 3 times now. What's the reasoning behind Invising golems? Bruh. Hey man, you got invis? Yeah man, I got invis. Oh, key started. I'm out of invis. Sorry, bro. How did all of this pull? We're trying to kill it? I don't know what we're trying to do right now. This is what we got. Why are we even skipping the beginning? It's such a terrible strat. Doing this in the first place is so dumb. If we do big damage, we can actually still time this, so we just do it normal though. But we're at 6 deaths, 0%, 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes in. Uh-oh. Tried to rally right after the bursting, but he did. We didn't do the stairs properly with the emissary. If I eventually finally get a King's Rescue of my own, I'm making sure we don't do this strat. Like, if a tank suggests it, I'm kicking him. Like, no, get the hell out. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. This DK does big damage. Shaman is present. That was a big pull. I didn't realize how big that was until just now. Oh god, don't do that, stop. Don't touch it. Yeah, it was gonna pull the boss. I mean, the healer couldn't drink, but fortunately they stopped touching it. Why? It chased me. Hey man, could you not spit on me, please? Kinda gross. What are you opening these for? We can come back from that wipe. We can still time this key. We seem to do a lot of damage. We're doing it. I use Rocky here or next one? Probably next one. Like efficient damage dealing. We can't play safe anymore. We need to kill this now while the healer's still here. Okay, we're good now. We can handle 3 on our own. Oh, don't die, Shaman. We have to battle res. Good thing the DK had enough running power to res there. Would have sucked. We got 22 minutes from here. It's gonna be really tight, but I think it's doable. Far right. Nice. Tank's actually really good. Shaman almost just committed suicide to get here. Oh god, the Shaman got hexed, of course. Who else? If he doesn't dispel me when he gets out of that hex, I'm gonna rage. He tremored. he did sell me after, though, at least. Yeah, if we play perfectly with the damage we have right now, I think we can, like, just time this. We have to do the Hulk alone, or Brute. Dying? We so don't have time for this. We just kind of have to at this point, though. We put ourselves in a really bad situation. Max DPS. Shaman has 2 secs. He's standing behind the Brute for some reason. Okay, the Mythic Plus trash doesn't parry. He's gonna die now. 3, 2, 1 dead. We got out just in time. We took way too long to do this part of the hallway. We're definitely completing this, I think. I'll give it my all, and I'm still gonna pre-pot everything, but we took that. We did that so bad. Okay, guys, please, I can't only be me hitting this totem. Oh my god, he lived. That was pure luck. He hit that pillar over there. Okay, my thoughts that was definitely depleted are becoming a maybe now. We have 0 deaths, we're probably okay. If we have to, I think we have to lose this first boss. Actually, we can't lose this first boss. Maybe we can. If we lose this first boss, we get a loss at the end of the dungeon. We have to lose, like, now. Gotta go, gotta go. That means lust, dude. Okay, you just didn't lust. Took just drums, I guess. I don't know. Oh, they're in Discord, though, so I don't want to, like, do something they don't want to do. But it's too late now, anyway. Who's over here just hitting the... Why is the DK just hitting the boss, dude? There's a big-ass shield on the boss to kill that totem. What are you doing? Hello? Yeah, you can this time. Dude, I'm ignoring the totem toad, so it's actually really smart. We don't have any range. Doesn't matter. It's gotta be good forehead. I'm gonna pot this. We don't get the second... or third thing. What are you doing, dude? Where you... Stop! We're not gonna make it now. Why are you doing this? Oh, we're gonna make it still. Barely. Jesus, dude. I didn't mean here. This is the worst lust in the instance, dude. We're gonna have... We have so much downtime. It's just drums. Just take it out of their hands and just done it. I think this is a safe lust, but it's like a horrible lust for timer. Because you have so much downtime. This would be a really fun way to get the 15 on this character for the Keystone Master achievement, though. If we make it by like 2 seconds. Alright, we got 4 minutes for this boss exactly. That's about how long I would estimate that it would take, so. We would have had lust in a minute, but alas, we don't. I think we got this. Can't really charge Vicken, there's stuff there. We actually got it. Oh my god. Whew. What a way to get it. That's true. All we had to do is believe. So that is it. And we are done. First thing first, I'm going to talk about a lot of things in the outro here. It's like kind of an epilogue to the series. But first thing first, I want to talk about what most of you guys are probably here at the outro to listen to. That is information on the next season of the series. So if you haven't already heard, it's going to be on a Blood Death Knight, though I may play DPS specs occasionally. I have been playing Unholy for the MDI, so I know how to play it. So I may as well flex that spec if a group needs DPS or whatever. But primarily Blood, and it's going to be as soon as I have the free time after MDI. MDI is probably going to end in about 4 or 5 weeks after this video comes out, so like roughly a month. And then I might have like finals around that time, so it might be another extra week or so. But by the absolute latest, it should start in June. Side note about that series starting, the titles, tags, and description are probably going to be a little different. So if you've been watching this series just by it popping up on your recommended, you should probably consider subscribing if you want to see the next one. I have the analytics and only about 18% of the people that watch these videos are actually subscribed. So if you want to see them in the future, you definitely want to consider subscribing because you may not get them in your recommended at all. You might just miss them entirely. So I totally forgot to mention this in my first go through of this, but I wanted to put this in because it's kind of important. You may recognize that rogue, Jaha. He ended up being the one who added me during the siege. Months later, I asked him if he knew who I was during this moment. It didn't really make a difference because my score hadn't even updated when I joined the King's Rest, so I didn't think too much of it, even if he was sniping me. But he said he had no idea who I was. He just wanted to do a key. He was just bored. And I kept him on my battle tag, and months later, after linking him the video, telling him that it was part of a series and all that, he was watching it and he saw like 2 episodes ago that I was looking for, or I was doing MDI, and he told me that if I needed a rogue for MDI to let him know. I ended up needing a rogue for MDI, so that guy is now on my MDI team. So if you recognize his name, that is why. I didn't know him back then. I wasn't playing with friends or anything, but I met him through the series and now he's on my MDI team, so that's pretty cool. I just wanted to put that out there. So with that out of the way, I kind of wanted to talk about how the series was for me, as I talked about this on stream a bit, but most of you guys don't watch the stream, understandably. It's kind of at random hours and stuff. I don't expect all you guys to be there, but basically I went into this series expecting to like do it super hardcore, rush everything, and just kind of prove a point that it was doable. Like you can pug your way to Keystone Master with relative ease. Maybe not ease is probably not the word for that, but you can pug it. It's doable, I guess. It's just like it's not impossible for sure. And then by the time I got like 4 hours into it, I realized that I wanted something totally different from it. I didn't want to rush it. I didn't want to just prove a point. I wanted to like enjoy the journey, because as a hardcore player, everything I do in this game is challenging. I always push it to go super fast to super hardcore, and this was something that was like the polar opposite of that. It was something I could kind of do. It wasn't mechanically challenging for me. It was just like meeting people and doing things and experiencing what they were doing, and it was genuinely incredibly enjoyable. And I realized that the reason I was having so much fun was this mindset that I'm not doing this just to complete the challenge. I'm doing this because I'm enjoying it. Even if we depleted the key, it was about the journey at that point. After like 10 videos of it, of putting like 8 hours into each video at least, these videos take a very long time to edit, I was starting to doubt whether I wanted to keep making the videos, because at that point they only got like 1,000 views, if even that. A lot of them had 500-ish. And I believe it was episode 11 when suddenly like YouTube caught on to the watch time metrics or whatever, and suddenly sent it out to like the whole world, and it kind of blew up. And we have a lot of people now watching it that probably would attest to this, that it just showed up and you recommended one day and you checked it out. And for that, thanks for sticking around. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, because it gave me the motivation I needed to keep on making the videos, because I did really enjoy doing it. It just became about like, is it worth 10 hours of my time to make a video that makes me like 70 cents, you know? When it comes down to it, that's not a very good time investment. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to doing it again. I'm probably wanting to do it just as much as you guys want to see it at this point. Every time I have some free time, I'm just like, oh, I want to log on my DK and get it started. But the fact that the past like 3 episodes have taken me at least 3 weeks each to make is kind of proving the philosophy that I chose earlier, that I shouldn't start yet, because starting off a series with each episode being a month apart is a pretty bad way to start it. I'd like to get at least an episode a week when I do begin, so I'm waiting until I have enough time to really do that. And the big thing in the way of that right now is school and the MDI. So to talk about the MDI a bit, my team is mostly a guild team, and we actually completed time trials and got into the first cup. We did not do very well in the first cup. We got knocked out in the first round of the lower bracket, but we did win one match, or rather one map. Most of this was just due to inexperience, and we're going to go back again. And to remind everybody, I do stream all of our time trials and stuff. We're one of the only teams that actually streams, so if you want to watch that, check the link in the description for some Tournament Realm stuff. The end of the MDI season should be in the middle of May. I believe the last cup is on May 16th and 17th for North America. So unless I have school obligations that require a ton of my time at that point, that would be about when I'm going to be starting the next series, just for reference, just to give you guys an exact date. But anyways, kind of circling back, I would highly recommend, if you haven't gotten a Kiso Master and you want it, to like just go for it. Don't take it too seriously, because that's how you get really frustrated. Like, I found myself at the end when I had like one dungeon left, I was getting a little too serious about it and it was starting to frustrate me and annoy me, and I realized afterwards that I should avoid allowing that to happen, because it kind of ruined the experience at the end there. Until I got it, that was a nice experience. But I realized that I was having way more fun doing like +7s and stuff than I was doing the 15s, and part of that is because the community doing the +15s is a lot more serious and a lot less interesting than the community doing the lower keys. But that doesn't mean I necessarily had to get more serious, but regardless, I would recommend trying it yourself. It's all about the mindset going into it. It was a ton of fun, and I cannot wait to do it again. Hopefully you guys are understanding about how long it's going to take. I know this is a little bit annoying since all of you have been asking for it. The MDI is just something I've been wanting for years, so finally having a team that's capable of doing it, something I can't really turn down, and I've been having a ton of fun doing that as well. But anyways, that is it for this series. Thank you so much for watching and supporting it all throughout the whole thing. Sorry the last few episodes took so long. I really wanted to get this done before 8.3, knowing that this was going to happen, but unfortunately I failed in that attempt, and my obligations for raid and then school and then MDI kind of just really delayed the process. But alas, I did finish it, I suppose. I look forward to the next one. I hope you guys are going to like it as well, and I guess I will see you there. And another reminder that if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. I also might make some videos about MDI stuff. Not sure about that yet, and Speedies is also returning. I'm kind of all over the place in this outro, but anyways, that is it. Alright, thanks for watching. Like if you liked it. All the other stuff that I'm supposed to say at the end of videos. I don't know, I'm rusty. It's been a while. Alright, peace, boys.